spouse visa and receiving disability or carers allowance, or there is a long list of allowances, attendance allowance, etc., etc. I'll list that in the description. So if you are receiving such benefits and you want to sponsor your husband, wife, partner on the in the partner route, in the spouse visa area, UK spouse visa, then the requirement is not the financial requirement, it's not the MIR, minimum income requirement of 29,000. It reduces to, so there is no specific amount, but the way it is calculated is you need to meet, you don't have to meet the minimum financial requirement, but you have to meet the adequate maintenance and accommodation requirement. And the way the Home Office calculates this is, we do so many of such applications, is your weekly net income minus your housing costs, that is the accommodation, equals to weekly amount a couple would receive on universal credit. So ideally, this is how it is calculated. Any couple who is living in the UK, let's say a British couple, both of them are British, and when their net income and you reduce the household expense, the accommodation expenses from their net income, what is left, C, is the weekly amount a couple would receive on universal credit. So they are on universal credit, and how much the government have to give as income support to that couple. If you are earning over that, then you can sponsor. Yeah, it's a difficult way to explain, but every time we have to do the calculation, we have to take the numbers of all the benefits that you are receiving. For example, PIP, personal independence payment, or disability living allowance, or there are many of them, carers allowance. So that you add your universal credit to that, both of them, and the total and any other benefits you may be receiving, you add all of them also and take the total minus the accommodation cost. For example, you are paying a rent of £400 for your council property. You minus that, whatever is left. So I'll just take an example. So in this example, let's say your net income, housing cost is zero. Let's say whatever you are living with your family or something, or yeah, you own the property, and you have a net income. The universal credit amount for a couple where both are over 25, the current weekly income figure by the Home Office used is for 25-26 year, it's equals to 144.65. So let's say if you don't have any housing costs, then if your per week income it's more than 144.65 out of all the benefits, then yes, you can sponsor your husband, wife, partner. So it's, I know it's slightly complicated to explain. It's quite simply we understand in our minds. So yeah, you can book a consultation if you are in this situation with me. The link will be there in the description. But yes, so many times people think if they are on benefits, there are specific benefits. I list them in the description. You can.